This man, Pallet to serve. And with the error to kick things off. So the number 3 receiver in the tournament so far is Pallet. So with him and Wood, along with Fitzgerald, who's just had a very, very solid season, they are a very, very good serve-receive lineup. And they go after Fitzgerald there. So Wood is dug very nicely down the line. Manjot Singh, his first swing. Tennant with the dig, and it's just out of reach of Manjot Singh. So Quinn Tennant, the libero for the Vipers, back into this lineup after Quinn Borchardt has played the last couple of rounds. So Martinez, the Olympian with Mexico. Here's Calicolio's first swing. He's slowed down. Wow, that's a very nice block there. Manjot Singh and Kanwar Power-Singh combining, that is a very good sign for the Vipers. Manjot, one of the shorter players on court, but he plays a very, very big game. Livingston with the little jump float there, well handled by Tennant, and that's a very, very nice start for Kanwar. Just such great ability to turn the ball at different angles, and that's a very good start for him. It'll be important for them today on offense. Hopefully they can feed him the ball regularly. Fitzgerald targeted again. We'll keep an eye on that. It's another nice block. Lakezi into the front row now as the other middle. There's Bray. We haven't talked about him yet. He was just fantastic last week. Played a very smart game. He's a very, very powerful spiker, but he used his tips and off-pace stuff very, very well last week. He'll be a focal point for them as that serve goes long. Bray also crept his way up in the receiving list as well, number 4 in the serve-receive list this season after the rounds. There's Wood with a great little spin serve. Both teams going after each other's liberos at the moment. Have to give that free ball up, handled by Bray. Lakezi wasn't quite in his wheelhouse. Some more nice blocking. It's a good front row for the Vipers at the moment, and that ball juggled too much. A good spot on cover. There's Lewington there covering his attacker. Well, it's a good front row. Bray, Lakezi, and Louis. And there's Bray. Gee, he gets up. He's quite the athlete. Great dig from Louis. He's in the back row now. Oh, and there's some blocking this time. Caleb Watson, the other middle for the steal. He's been in the top group of blockers the entire season. Currently sitting 4th after the rounds and the 3rd most efficient attacker. So he is a big part of both defense and offense for the steal. Talk about offense. That's what Bray is capable of. He jumps so high and hits the ball so hard. A very good start. He's had a tip and now a power winner. So showing his range early is Bray. Formidable serve when he gets it right, and that's a good one. There it is, ace. Oh, just the start he would have wanted. Blocking well, attacking well, and now serving well. And we're joined today courtside by Dominic. Are you there, Dominic?
Well, the signs and the cutouts have come out because the home team has appeared on the court. The Melbourne Vipers gracing their home stage, and the crowd has turned up to cheer them on. The Perth Steel, a really strong side. As the MC mentioned before, this is a semi-final matchup from last year. And already it's looking like it's going to be a much closer matchup than our last men's. Both of these teams really experienced, really powerful. Both of them have a real good depth in their substitution line. So if they are struggling, they have people that they can switch to help change up that momentum. Look to the middles of the Perth Steel and look to the outside hitters. Kellicolio and Bray on the side of the Vipers, two extremely powerful hitters. I'm looking to see them fire up later on in this match. We're here for a good one.
Thank you, Dominic. Yes, going to be a fantastic match, I think. I think their result in Perth earlier in the season wasn't a true reflection of how close these teams are. As Barn, the setup, very, very clever play. As he sees the space on court and finds it very well with a little set. Over on two. Yes, I agree with Dominic there that benches have great support there for both sides. I've seen a lot of substitutions from the Steel through the season, but it's definitely there if they need it. It's been a pretty solid starting seven for them. Piggott adjusts well to that set, and great dig from Bray. Manjot Singh, he loves those difficult situations. His creativity is just fantastic to watch. Not only is he creative, he also executes at a really high level. Doesn't make a lot of mistakes. Lucchesi is handled by Wood. That's another great dig in the back court. Seeing this time, just as I've talked him up, not making errors and executing well, he puts that one into the net. Early in the season, I would have said I would have had Steel as reasonably comfortable favourites on paper over the Vipers. The Vipers have finished their season very, very strong. They've just got better and better since the start, so I think they absolutely have a chance today, and I'm not sure, honestly not sure who I'd have. I need a little bit more time to think about that, but that's a great serve this time from Steel. Of course, we don't play compulsory 5 today. We play best of 5, so first team to get those 3 sets will win the match. We also will have a 2-point buffer needed in every set, so we don't have a golden point situation at 17 all. We keep going until someone wins by 2. So a little change from our regular season format to decide our winners here in the semi-finals, and of course the medal matches next week. That's a great dig from Tennant, and they're alive here, the Vipers. To Martinez, and he's stuffed at the nets. Kanwar Pal Singh, great commit block from him. Look at the dig here by Tennant. We get to see the block. Yeah, so he's straight up committed on Martinez and did it beautifully. Setting now, Kanwar, and it works to his mate Manjot. They play in the State League here in Melbourne together. They know each other very, very well. Wow. Melbourne, handy little break halfway through this first set. Oh, some more good blocking, but this time couldn't quite get it right. That's a nice swing from the backcourt from Piggott. Martinez, what can he bring from the service line? Has a heavy serve. He gets it right. He's the most efficient attacker in the competition after the rounds. Not as efficient from the service line. I think he's probably one of the guys with a bit of a green light for this Perth Steel team, just to rip his serve and just go for it. So it's a great save from Lewington on the tight set, and Singh put it over straight away. Probably wasn't the best choice, but that's a dig there from Barn down the line, but flies out. Perth hanging around here. 12-9 it was, 13-11 now. Lewington with his little jump float serve. They seem to be targeting that right-hand side of the court. That's a good read from Piggott. Wood, in or out? Out is the call. It was close. Good spot from Louis on block. So, very nice work from Perth. A couple of points on serve here to close this gap back up. Just as Melbourne were starting to get a little comfortable. Good response by the Steel. Going for that right side again. Wow, that would be one that Lewington would want back. Bray taking all the pace off that. Lewington was there, he just couldn't control. Just the roll there. Just out of reach maybe of Lewington. He might have been able to get there. Wiping up a little bit of sweat on court there before we get this point underway. It was very close to a foot fault, but not called. Oh, Wood with a beautiful turn down the line. That's very well executed by him. Played opposite last year, if I remember correctly, for the Steels. So quite comfortable on that right side. Here's his little spin serve, which does carry a lot of heat. And Bray, I think he tried to absolutely bounce that ball and doesn't quite get it right. So, 12-9 down, 14 all. Great run of points here for the Steel. Wood again. So, double substitution for the Vipers. James Kay back in the team. Played, I think, round one. We haven't seen him since, part of the beach volleyroo program. He's starting to specialise with his beach volleyball now, but great to see him back on the hard court for this season for the Vipers. Tom Martin serving. He's the other part of that substitution. That's a great dig from Tennant, but he can't keep it in the field of play. Tom Martin will do the setting in the back court. Kay the attacking in the front courts. So 15 all. We're going to go and serve here. A little hybrid serve. They're going after Manjot by the looks of it. And that ball's a little tight from Martin. But James Kay just solving that problem very nicely with the push. Ball just drifting onto the net, but James KG, he gets up. He's a very tall young man, jumps very well, just outreaching. I think it was Piggott there for the steal. Bray didn't hit that one too hard, but drags that down. So 16 all. So remember, we do need a 2-point difference on the scoreboard here in the finals. Good delivery from Tennant. They go back to Kay. He's slowed down and dug. Opportunity now. Well, they went to Martinez. He just couldn't get on top of that ball. He put it out well long. Well, opportunity here. The Vipers with their first set points. Kessie does the right thing. Well, that was close. James Kay, can't believe he didn't get that block. In a great spot. Well done, Wood, to work the ball down in front. So 17 all. No golden point. Must win by 2. We keep going until someone gets it. Good control again. This time by Pallett. Great pass. Wow, Kay gets that one right. Finds his way around the block and down. And we'll see that substitution reversed. Yes, here they come. Barn back into the front row. And Louis into the front. Second set point for the Vipers. From Barn, they go after Fitzgerald. Well, Wood, that is a big angle. That ball, 3.5 metres. That's a very, very sharp swing. Not sure if the off blocker for Vipers was quite deep enough. Anyway, 18 all. Good enough from Bray. Well dug from Wood. Opportunity here. Good read from Singh. Piggott, no hands on that. That's well long. So, third set points. Now Manjot been serving well the last couple of rounds. He's worked his way up to number 6 in the serving ranks. Will he go for it, or will he just put the ball in and give his team a chance? And he probably goes for it. Good front row here for the Vipers. Louis, Kenmar and Bray. Give that good tall front row, good blockers a chance. So 19 all. Great reception from Tennant. Well, how Kenmar got that ball past the block and down? I'm not quite sure. He gets himself so tight to the net. Does so well. Here we go. An orthodox approach. Makes it work. He's a very, very difficult attacker to deal with. So, set point number 4, I believe. Lachlan Chester in to serve and defend. Oh, clips the tape. Well, the tip, and Chester read it. Couldn't quite get there in time. It's a gutsy tip from Wood. Tipping on set points. It's something we see a lot, but it executed beautifully. They go after Tennant again. High ball to Bray. Well, opportunity now. They go to Piggott, and he's done it. So, Perth getting their first opportunity at the set now. And Wood puts it long. Louis on serve. And one of the best servers in the competition the entire season, and that's good from him. Good delivery from Pallett. And the tip. Sets a long way off the net. They have to give up the free ball. Well, great block. Gives them a chance. Bray, yes. So, the Vipers. Number 5 for set point opportunities now. Louis again. Barn in the front row. Can they protect him? That's a great serve. Well, confusion for Steele, and they have to give up the free ball. Opportunity now, Vipers. They go to Bray. And Bray asking for the touch, and they get it. Head referee awarding the points to the Vipers.